The current value of Avalanche cryptocurrency is 234.62 rands per coin, with a price range of 231.17 to 239.07. The previous day's closing price was 235.63, indicating a movement of 1.01, 0.43%, in the opposite direction. The exchange rates for Zarto and Ax are not provided. The projected costs of Avalanche slides in the near future and upcoming month. On Thursday, August 10th, the projected cost of an Avalanche slide was estimated to be 244 rands, with a high estimate of 261 rands and a low estimate of 227 rands. The anticipated cost of an Avalanche slide on Friday, August 11th, is yet to be determined. The projected cost of the Avalanche slide on Monday, August 7th, is estimated to range from 224 rands at its lowest to 258 rands at its highest. The estimated cost of an Avalanche slide on Tuesday, August 8th, ranged from 236 to 253 rands, with a tiny increase to 239 rands on the high end and a decrease to 222 rands on the low end in a multi-week slide. The cost projection for the Avalanche slide on Wednesday, August 9th, ranged from 239 to 256 rands. The estimated cost of the Avalanche slide hypothesis on Thursday, August 10th, was 241 rands at its highest point and 258 rands at its lowest point, with a mean value of 224 rands. The anticipated cost of an Avalanche slide on Friday, August 11th, is expected to range between 219 and 253 rands. The cost of the Avalanche slide scenario on Monday, August 14th, was 232 rands at its highest point and 216 rands at its lowest point. The projected cost of an Avalanche slide on Tuesday, August 15th, is estimated to range between 228 rands high and 244 rands low. This forecast is based on historical data indicating that the cost of such incidents typically falls within this range. Additionally, it is anticipated that the cost may vary somewhat over a period of approximately 14 days, with an estimated high of 236 rands and a low of 219 rands. The occurrence of an avalanche on Wednesday, August 16th, resulted in significant consequences. The projected cost of an Avalanche slide on Thursday, August 17th, is estimated to be 220 rands, with a high estimate of 229 rands and a low estimate of 213 rands. On Friday, August 18th, the projected cost is expected to be 221 rands, with a high estimate of 235 rands and a low estimate of 205 rands. Similarly, on Monday, August 21st and Tuesday, August 22nd, the projected costs are anticipated to be 221 rands, with high estimates of 236 rands and low estimates of 206 rands. These cost projections are valid for a 3-week period. The anticipated expenses associated with an avalanche occurrence on Wednesday, August 23rd. On Thursday, August 24th, the conjectured cost of an avalanche slide was 208 rands at the high end and 223 rands at the low end. On Friday, August 25th, the expected cost of the avalanche slide was 206 rands at the high end and 220 rands at the low end. On Monday, August 28th, the conjectured cost of the avalanche slide was 198 rands at the high end and 212 rands at the low end. Finally, on Tuesday, August 29th, the expected cost of the avalanche slide was 198 rands at the high end and 212 rands at the low end. The value of the currency increased from 194 rands to 209 rands during a span of around 1 month, with a subsequent decrease to 224 rands. The occurrence of an avalanche on Wednesday, August 30th, resulted in a financial loss of 228 rands. On Thursday, August 31st, the anticipated cost of an avalanche slide ranged from 212 to 244 rands, with an average cost of 222 rands. On Friday, September 1st, there was a supposition regarding an avalanche slide, with the estimated cost ranging from $206 to $238. The projected cost of an avalanche slide in December 2023 is expected to range from 205 rands as the lowest estimate to 235 rands as the highest estimate, with an initial cost of 171 rands and an additional cost of 49 rands. The value of 171 is relatively low cost. Upon reaching the midway of cost, they arrived at location 141. The cost of avalanche slides had a fluctuation of 159 units over the course of several months, with a decrease of 152 units specifically on December. This decrease accounts for approximately 11.1% of the total cost. The avalanche slide figure for January 2024 incurred an initial cost of 152 rands, with an excessive cost of 162 rands, while the low cost remained unchanged. At 140, they reached the halfway point of the cost. The cost of avalanche slides increased by 151 units over the course of several months, with an additional increase of 0.7 units in January. In February 2024, the initial cost of avalanche slides was 151 rands, but it rose to 163 rands for high-priced options and decreased for low-cost options. Upon reaching the halfway point of the expenditure, they arrived at 141. The cost of avalanche slides increased by 152 units over the course of several months, with an additional increase of 0.7 units specifically in February 2024. The original cost of avalanche slides in February 2024 was 152 rands, which was deemed excessively high. The value of 152 is quite modest in terms of cost. At 129, they reached the halfway mark in terms of cost. The cost of the Tarantul slide increased to 143 rands over the course of several months, while the cost for the Spring 8.6 avalanche slide in April 2024 started at 139 rands, but eventually rose to an excessive cost of 172 rands, with a lower cost initially. The value of cost was determined to be the median, specifically 139. The estimated cost of avalanche slides in the months leading up to April is 153, with a subsequent increase to 161 on April 15. Additionally, there is a minor estimate of 15.8% for avalanche slides in May 2024. The first cost is 161 rands, which is considered expensive, while the low-cost option is priced at 175 rands.